Hello and welcome. You have arrived in this space, and that is all that is required of you right now. There is nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. You can let all of that go, just for a little while. Gently bring your awareness to your body. Notice the points of contact, where your body meets the surface beneath you. The weight of it, the support holding you. You are held, you are supported. There is no need to hold yourself up so tightly anymore. You can soften. Give yourself permission to arrive fully, just as you are. Tired, worried, overwhelmed. All of you is welcome here. There is no part of you that you need to push away or pretend isn't there. Let it all be. Notice your breath. Don't try to change it. Just notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. The air entering your body, and the air leaving your body. Each breath is an anchor, a tiny, quiet rhythm in the stillness. A reminder that you are here, now. Perhaps you're replaying the day in your mind, the moments of frustration, the words you wish you could take back, the feeling that you didn't do enough, that you weren't enough. See if you can just notice those thoughts, like clouds passing in the night sky, without getting swept away by them. They are just thoughts. They are not you. You carry so much, the weight of responsibility, the deep, fierce love for your child, the constant hum of worry. It's heavy, and you have been carrying it for so long. For tonight, just for these few moments, you can set it down. You don't have to carry it all the time. You can let go of the need to be perfect, the need to have all the answers, the need to control every outcome. None of that is required of you in this moment. All that is asked is that you rest, that you allow yourself this time, this quiet, this peace. Your body knows how to rest. It's a wisdom that's been with you all your life. Sometimes we just forget how to listen. So listen now. What is your body asking for? A deeper breath, a softening in your shoulders, a release in your jaw. Gently guide your attention there. Offer a little space, a little kindness. You don't have to force anything. Just a gentle invitation to let go, to soften, to release. There is no urgency here, no timeline, no goal to achieve. The only purpose is to be, to rest, to allow your nervous system a moment of quiet, a moment of safety. You are not ruining your child. That thought, that fear, it comes from a place of deep love and care. But it is not the truth. Right now, the only truth that matters is the feeling of the breath in your lungs, the feeling of the ground beneath you, the feeling of this moment unfolding. You might notice your mind wandering again. That's okay. That's what minds do. When it happens, just gently, without judgment, guide your attention back to your breath, back to the feeling of being held, back to the stillness. There's nothing to solve tonight. The solutions will not be found in anxious, tired thinking. They will arise from a place of rest, from a place of quiet clarity. But we are not seeking clarity right now. We are only seeking rest. Let the silence hold you. It is a safe container for your weariness. Let it wash over you. Let it soothe the frayed edges of your day. You are safe here. You can let your guard down. The world can wait. The to-do list can wait. The worries can wait. They will all be there tomorrow. But for now, this time is yours. Sacred, quiet, and still. Allow your eyes to feel heavy. Allow your limbs to feel heavy, sinking deeper into the support beneath you, letting go more and more. With each breath out, a little more release, a little more softening. You are doing the most important work right now, the work of resting, the work of replenishing. This is not selfish. It is essential. It is the foundation from which you give. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so let yourself be filled by the quiet, by the stillness, by this moment of peace. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to be doing, just this. Breathing in and breathing out, allowing the rhythm of your own breath to be your guide, to rock you gently into a state of deeper calm. The day is done. You did your best, and your best was enough. It is always enough. Let that sink in. Your best is enough. You are enough. Now just rest. There is nothing left to do but rest. Let the quiet surround you. Let the darkness comfort you. You are safe. You are held, and you can let go. There is nothing that needs fixing right now. Not in this moment. The puzzle pieces of the day, the worries about tomorrow, the plans that feel so urgent, they can all wait. They can rest, just as you are resting. Nothing is broken. Nothing is demanding your attention right now. You can release the need to solve, to mend, to figure it all out. That is a job for the daylight. For now, your only job is to be still, to allow the world to spin on without your constant effort. It will. You can trust that it will. Let this moment be enough. Let this quiet be enough. There are no problems to be solved in this space. There is only the gentle rhythm of your breath, the feeling of the blankets against your skin, the darkness that holds you. This is a sanctuary, free from demand, free from urgency. You have permission to lay down the tools, the mental checklists, the emotional burdens. Set them down gently just for tonight. They will be there in the morning if you need them, but for now you are free. You are simply here, present, unburdened. This pause is not a failure. It is not avoidance. It is a necessary part of the cycle, a vital act of self-preservation. You are gathering strength not by doing, but by undoing, by letting go, by allowing things to simply be as they are, without your intervention. Feel the tension in your jaw soften. Feel the muscles in your shoulders release their grip. Let your hands unclench. Nothing needs to be held so tightly right now. Everything is okay. In this moment, everything is truly okay. The need to be vigilant, to be ready for the next thing, can be switched off. It is safe to lower your guard. Here, in the quiet of your own space, you are protected. You are secure. There is nothing to brace against. Just softness. Just surrender. Allow the silence to answer the questions that your mind is asking. Let it be the solution. The answer is rest. The solution is letting go. Nothing more is required of you tonight. You have done enough. You have given enough. Breathe in the peace of knowing that for this short time, you are off duty. The role of parent, of partner, of provider. You can let it rest beside you. Underneath it all, you are simply you, a being deserving of peace, deserving of this quiet moment. There is no emergency. There is no crisis. The feeling of urgency is just a memory from the day, an echo. Let it fade. It has no power here. Here only calm resides. Only stillness has a voice, and it is whispering, let go. It is safe. Let go. You are not dropping the ball. You are simply setting it down so that you can rest your arms, so that you can find your own center again. This is the work that fuels all the other work. This is the source, the wellspring. Every breath out is an invitation to release a little more of the day, a little more of the worry, a little more of the need to control. You are safe in this moment of non-doing. You are secure. The world will not fall apart if you stop holding it for a few hours. Your world will become stronger. You will become stronger. By honoring this need for rest, you are building a deeper foundation, a more resilient core. So let it all be, the mess, the imperfections, the unanswered emails, the unfolded laundry. None of it defines you. None of it needs your attention right now. Your only task is to sink deeper into this state of peace. Nothing needs fixing. Not you, not your life, not your family. In this moment, everything is whole. Everything is exactly as it needs to be. You are exactly where you need to be, resting, healing, becoming whole again. The instinct to plan, to prepare, to worry, notice it, and then gently let it float by, like a cloud in the night sky. It is not you, it is just a thought. You are the stillness behind the thought, the quiet sky that holds it all. It is safe to pause. It is safe to stop. The world will keep turning. The sun will rise again, and you will rise to meet it, renewed, replenished, all because you gave yourself this gift. this sacred, non-negotiable gift of rest. There is nothing to rush toward. There is nothing to run from. Just the gentle, steady beat of your own heart. A quiet drum reminding you that you are alive, and that it is time to rest, time to let go, time to be still. You are not the problem. You are not broken. This exhaustion you feel, it is not a failing on your part. It is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is simply a signal, a message from your body, from your soul, that it is time to rest. It is the natural consequence of giving so much, of loving so deeply, of caring so completely. You have been a mountain, a shelter, a steady hand, and mountains need the quiet of the night to be still. The world asks so much of you. The small hands that reach for you, the endless list of things to do, the quiet hum of worry that lives in the back of your mind. It is a heavy cloak to wear day in and day out, and now it is time to set it down just for a little while. This weight, this tiredness is not a punishment. It is not a bill come due. It is shared by countless others in the quiet of their own nights. Countless hearts who love as fiercely as you do, who worry as deeply, who give until they feel empty. Imagine them for a moment all across the world, laying down their own heavy cloaks, feeling the same deep ache of a day spent in service to love. You are part of a silent, unspoken fellowship of care and devotion. There is no judgment here in this space, only recognition, only compassion for the journey you are on. The worry that visits you now, the thoughts that replay the day or rehearse the morning, they are not you. They are simply echoes, energy that needs to be released. They are like weary travelers who have journeyed with you all day, and now they too are looking for a place to rest. Let them pass by without needing to hold on to them, without needing to solve them or understand them. You do not need to entertain these late-night visitors. They are not your responsibility right now. Your only responsibility is to your own stillness, to the gentle rhythm of your own breath. It is not your job to fix everything right now. It is not your task to solve the world's problems or even your own. Before the sun rises, you have done enough. You are enough simply by being here, by breathing in and breathing out. You are more than enough. The feeling of falling short, the fear of not being a good enough parent, a good enough person, that is just a story. It is a heavy story that you have carried for a long time perhaps, but it is not the truth of who you are. The truth is in your boundless love. The truth is in your effort, your intention, your constant presence. Let the breath you are breathing now be a testament to your goodness. Let it be a gentle reminder that you are a living, loving being, deserving of peace, deserving of this sacred pause. There is no need to earn this rest. It is your birthright. It has been waiting for you patiently at the end of every long day. You do not have to strive for it or prove you are worthy of it. You only need to accept it, to allow it to wash over you like a gentle tide. This profound tiredness is a sign of your immense capacity to love. It is the evidence of your heart's great work. You pour yourself out like a vessel day after day, and so it is natural that you should feel empty. It is not a flaw, it is physics. It is the nature of giving. The world does not tell you this often enough. The world celebrates the doing, the achieving, the pushing through. But here in this quiet darkness, we celebrate the letting go. We honor the courage it takes to stop, to be still, to allow yourself to be refilled. The thoughts of what you could have done differently today, let them soften, let them dissolve. The day is done, it is complete. It is held in the past now, and you are here in the present. There is nothing to change, nothing to redo. You did the best you could with the energy and knowledge you had in each moment, and that was enough. It was always enough. Let that knowing sink deep into your bones, a gentle balm for any lingering guilt or regret. You are not the sum of your perceived mistakes. You are the vast, ever-present love that surrounds them. Feeling overwhelmed is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you have been strong for too long. It is an invitation to be held rather than to hold, to be supported rather than to support, to receive rather than to give. The universe, the earth, the very air you breathe is holding you now. You can lean back into it. You can trust that you are supported even when you cannot see the hands that hold you. You are not alone in this feeling. You are part of the great human tapestry woven with threads of struggle and resilience, joy and exhaustion. Notice the desire to figure it all out right now, the mind's insistence on creating a plan for tomorrow, a strategy to feel less tired, a way to be better, but you are not a problem to be solved. You are a human being to be held with tenderness, with grace. The greatest act of love you can offer your family right now is to offer this rest to yourself. A rested parent is a more present parent, a more patient parent, a more joyful parent. This act of self-care is not selfish. It is a gift you give to everyone you love by first giving it to yourself. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the illusion that perfection is even possible. You are perfectly imperfect, wonderfully human, and that is exactly what your loved ones need. They do not need a flawless robot. They need you with your big, beautiful, messy heart, with your laughter and your tears, with your strength and your vulnerability. Your humanity is your greatest gift, and your tiredness is a part of that beautiful humanity. It connects you to the earth, to the cycles of effort and rest that govern all of life. Allow yourself to be part of that natural cycle now. It is your time to rest. It is your time to be still. You may notice the mind searching for evidence of your mistakes, replaying moments from the day, cataloging every perceived failure, a harsh word, a moment of impatience, a task left undone. The mind can be a relentless critic, holding up an impossible standard of perfection, convincing you that your love is measured by your flawlessness. But the care you give is not defined by an absence of errors. It is defined by the presence of your heart. Let that truth settle into your body. Your care is not a performance to be judged. It is an offering, a deep and abiding current that flows from you to your loved ones, even on the days you feel you have fallen short. True care has room for mistakes. It has room for apologies. It has room for learning and for trying again tomorrow. It is spacious enough to hold the whole of your humanity, not just the polished, perfect parts. Your children do not need a parent who never makes a mistake. They need a parent who shows them how to meet mistakes with grace, with humility, with the courage to say, "I'm sorry," and the resilience to begin anew. This is the deeper lesson of care. It is not about getting everything right. It is about staying present, staying connected, even when things go wrong. It is about the repair that follows the rupture, the gentle hand on a shoulder after a raised voice, the quiet hug that says, "We're okay, I'm still here, I love you." This is where the real work of love happens, not in the fantasy of perfection, but in the messy, beautiful, and profoundly human reality of making mistakes and making amends. Your capacity to mend is a far greater gift than an impossible to maintain record of perfection. Allow yourself to release the burden of being infallible. It is a weight you were never meant to carry. Feel it dissolving from your shoulders, from the tight space between your eyebrows, from the clenching in your jaw. In its place, invite in a sense of gentle acceptance. You are doing your best, and your best does not have to be perfect. Your best is your love, your effort, your presence, and it is more than enough. It has always been enough. The love you feel in your heart is not diminished by a moment of frustration or a day of exhaustion. It is a vast and unconditional force. Like the ocean, the surface may be turbulent at times, with choppy waves and unpredictable currents, but the depths remain calm, steady, and immeasurably deep. Your love is like that. The daily struggles are just the surface weather. They do not change the profound depth of your care. Your children feel that depth. They rest in its certainty, even if they cannot name it. They are not keeping a scorecard of your successes and failures. They are simply living within the embrace of your love. They are learning from your wholeness, your laughter and your limits, your strength and your stumbles. You are teaching them that it is okay to be human, that it is okay to be imperfect, that love is not about being flawless but about being real. So as you rest here, let go of the day's inventory. Let go of the shoulds and should-haves. They are ghosts with no power over you now. They cannot touch the truth of your heart. The truth is that you cared today, you showed up, you loved. And in the moments where you feel you failed, you simply revealed your humanity. You revealed that you too are learning, growing and navigating this complex journey of life. And what a powerful model that is. You are not a statue on a pedestal. You are a fellow traveler, walking the path alongside them. Feel the softening that comes with this understanding. The care you offer is not fragile. It cannot be broken by a single misstep. It is a resilient living thing, woven from 1,000 small acts of tenderness, 1,000,000 quiet moments of connection. It is in the meal you prepared, the story you read, the worry you held in your heart for their well-being. It is in the simple, steady fact of your presence in their lives. This is the substance of your care. It is real, it is enduring, and it has nothing to do with being perfect. Let this knowing be a balm for your weary soul. You are a good parent. You are a loving human being. Your imperfections are not signs of your failure, but symbols of your courage. The courage to love so deeply, to care so much in a world that is inherently flawed and unpredictable. Your willingness to engage with the messiness of it all is your strength. It is the heart of your parenting. Let yourself rest in that truth. Rest in the knowledge that your love is the anchor, the constant, the unwavering light that guides your family. It is not diminished by your tiredness or your mistakes. It is only magnified by your humanity. You are enough, exactly as you are, perfectly imperfect, and so deeply loved. Allow this thought to settle gently into your mind. The connection you share with your children is like a silken thread, impossibly strong yet incredibly soft. It is woven from countless moments of shared laughter, quiet comfort, and unspoken understanding. It is a thread that can stretch, sometimes pulled by the weight of a long day or the tension of a difficult moment. But it does not break. It is made of something far more resilient than that. It is spun from the very essence of your love, a love that is unconditional and unending. Imagine that thread of connection shimmering in the quiet darkness of this room. See it as a warm, golden light that flows between your heart and theirs. When there is distance, when there is a misunderstanding or a moment of frustration, this thread simply stretches. It becomes longer, thinner perhaps, but its integrity remains. It holds fast. It is designed to withstand the natural ebbs and flows of life, the rhythms of togetherness and separateness that define all relationships. There is no need to fear the stretching. It is a natural part of the dance. The distance created by a raised voice or a weary sigh is not a sign of disconnection, but simply a space waiting to be closed, and it always closes. The thread always gently coils back. The return is inevitable. It is the morning cuddle after a restless night. It is the unexpected, "I love you," whispered in the hallway. It is the shared smile over a simple meal. These are the moments of return, the gentle recoiling of that beautiful, resilient thread. Think of it like the tide. The water pulls away from the shore, revealing the wet sand and the hidden shells. It seems to go so far, a vast expanse of distance, but the ocean always returns. The waves always find their way back to the sand, washing over it again and again. Your connection is like that tide. It may recede, creating space and quiet, but its return is a law of nature. It is as certain as the moon in the sky. It always comes back, often bringing with it a renewed sense of peace and a deeper understanding. The shore is never abandoned by the sea. Let this knowing soothe the worried parts of your heart. You do not need to frantically pull on the thread or chase the receding tide. The repair happens on its own, guided by the deep magnetic pull of your love. It happens in the quiet moments, in the unspoken gestures of care. It is in the glass of water you bring to their bedside, the favorite blanket you tuck around their shoulders. It is in the simple, steady presence of you being there day after day. These small acts of love are the anchors that hold the thread secure, the gravity that ensures the tide always returns. Feel the truth of this in your body. Let the tension in your shoulders release with this understanding. The connection is not fragile, It is not a delicate glass sculpture that can shatter with one wrong move. It is more like a deeply rooted tree. Its branches may sway and bend in a storm. Leaves may be lost to the wind, but the roots hold firm deep within the earth. The core of the tree, its very life force, remains untouched. Your love is those roots, anchoring your family in unwavering strength. The storms of everyday life cannot sever what is so deeply grounded. There is a natural rhythm to connection, a breathing in and a breathing out. We come close, and then we move apart to have our own experiences, to feel our own feelings. This breathing is healthy. It is vital. The space that sometimes appears between you and your child is not a void to be feared. It is a sacred space for growth, for individuality, for the quiet work of becoming. And the return, the breathing in, is always sweeter for the time spent apart. The reunion is a celebration, a quiet affirmation of the bond that held steady through it all. Picture your connection as a warm, elastic light. It can expand to fill a whole house, reaching into separate rooms, wrapping around each of you as you go about your separate tasks. It stretches without thinning, its warmth and brightness never diminishing. It simply covers more ground, and when you come back together, that light concentrates, becoming a brilliant, cozy glow that fills the space between you. It is the same light, the same love, whether stretched to its limit or gathered close. It does not break, it does not fade. Let yourself rest in this imagery. Allow the fear of disconnection to dissolve. It is a fear born of deep love, a testament to how much you care, but it is a fear you can now release. The bond you have woven is not so easily undone. It has been built moment by moment, day by day, with every story read, every tear wiped away, every shared secret. It is a tapestry of immense strength and profound beauty. Each thread is a memory, a feeling, a shared piece of your lives. A structure so intricately and lovingly built cannot simply fall apart. The return is always waiting. The repair is always possible. It does not require grand gestures or perfect words. Often it requires no words at all. It is a glance of understanding, a shared silence, a hand gently placed on a shoulder. It is the quiet hum of love that always runs beneath the surface of your lives. A constant, steady current. Even when the surface is turbulent, this deep current flows on, uninterrupted. Your love is that current, always moving, always connecting, always bringing you back to one another. So breathe. Breathe into the certainty of this connection. It is stronger than your exhaustion. It is more powerful than any mistake. It is more enduring than any fleeting moment of anger or frustration. It is the foundational truth of your family. The thread may stretch, the tide may recede, the branches may sway, but the connection holds. It is unbreakable. It is the constant, the unwavering light, the safe harbor to which you all can return, always. Let this deep, peaceful knowing carry you into a restful sleep, secure in the strength of the love you have built. The return is always there for you. The path back is always open. It does not ask for grand apologies or perfectly chosen words. Often it asks for nothing at all. It is a shared breath in the quiet of the night, a moment of stillness together, the gentle weight of a hand on your back. It is the deep, steady rhythm of connection that always beats beneath the surface of your family, a constant, quiet pulse. Even when the days are filled with noise and chaos, this deep rhythm continues, unbroken. Your bond is that rhythm, always present, always connecting, always drawing you back to each other. So breathe. Breathe into the truth of this connection. It is stronger than your deepest fatigue. It is more powerful than any misstep or misunderstanding. It is more lasting than any flash of impatience or frustration. It is the bedrock of your family. The cord may feel stretched, the energy may feel low, the leaves may tremble, but the roots hold firm. They are unbreakable. They are the constant, the unwavering warmth, the safe harbor where you can all rest, always. Let this deep, peaceful certainty guide you into a restful sleep, held in the strength of the love you nurture. You can always return, again and again. There is no limit to the number of times you can come back to this place of quiet connection. There is no final rupture, no point of no return. Each time you feel lost, you can find your way back. Each time you feel disconnected, you can reconnect. The path is always waiting, illuminated by the love you share. It is a return to yourself and a return to them, a return to the fundamental truth that you belong to one another. This return is not a difficult journey. It is a simple turning toward, a slight shift in your attention, a softening in your body. It is the decision to let go of the struggle, just for this moment, and to rest in what is real and enduring. You can return from a hard day. You can return from a moment of anger. You can return from a feeling of failure. You can return from the depths of exhaustion. The return is always possible, always available, always waiting, and you will return again and again, because that is the nature of love. It is a constant cycle of moving apart and coming back together, each return strengthening the bond, deepening the trust, and reaffirming the connection that holds you all. There is no judgment in the return. There is no scorecard, no tally of mistakes. There is only the open arms of acceptance, the quiet understanding that you are human and that you are doing your best. The return is a homecoming. It is a reminder that you are loved not for your perfection, but for your presence. Not for what you do, but for who you are. So allow yourself to return without apology, without explanation. Simply come back to your breath, come back to your body, come back to this moment, right here, right now. The return is a gift you can give yourself over and over again. It is the act of choosing peace over turmoil, connection over distance, love over fear. And each time you choose to return, you reinforce the neural pathways of safety and trust, both within yourself and within your family. You are teaching yourself and teaching them that no matter what happens, you can always find your way back to one another. The return is not a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate expression of your strength, the strength to be vulnerable, the strength to be open, the strength to love, again and again. This journey of parenthood is a long and winding road, filled with countless moments of return. You will return to patience after a moment of frustration. You will return to hope after a moment of doubt. You will return to joy after a moment of sorrow. You will return to connection after a moment of distance. This is the dance of life, the natural ebb and flow of human relationships. It is not about avoiding the moments of separation, but about trusting in the certainty of the return, trusting that the current of love that flows between you is powerful enough to carry you through any storm, trusting that the roots of your family are deep enough to withstand any wind, trusting that the light of your connection will always guide you back home. You are always returning, with every gentle word, with every soft touch, with every shared smile. You are weaving a tapestry of return, thread by thread, moment by moment, a tapestry that tells the story of your love, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to one another. This is the story you are living right now, the story of returning again and again. Let this knowing sink deep into your bones. The return is not something you have to earn or deserve. It is your birthright. It is an inherent part of the love you have created. It is as natural as breathing. Inhale and feel the space it creates. Exhale and feel the release. With each breath, you are returning to your center. You are returning to your strength. You are returning to the quiet, unwavering love that is the foundation of your world. There is nothing you need to do to make this return happen. It is already happening. It is the gentle pull of gravity, the steady turning of the earth, the constant beating of your heart. It is the force that holds your family together, a force that is gentle yet unbreakable. So rest in this knowing. Rest in the certainty that you can always return. You will always return. You are always returning. Let this truth be your lullaby tonight, a soft, gentle melody that soothes your worries and calms your fears, a melody that reminds you of the profound and simple truth of your connection, a melody that carries you into a deep and peaceful sleep, secure in the knowledge that the return is always waiting, always possible, always yours. The process of returning is not a grand event. It is a series of small, quiet moments, 1,000 tiny course corrections that keep you oriented toward love. It is choosing to offer a soft glance instead of a hard one. It is choosing to take a deep breath before you speak. It is choosing to place your hand on a small shoulder, a silent offering of support. These are the moments of return. They are happening all the time, woven into the fabric of your daily life. You are already an expert at this. You have been returning to each other since the very beginning. You returned after the sleepless nights of infancy. You returned after the tantrums of toddlerhood. You will return after the challenges of the teenage years. This capacity for return is built into your relationship. It is the resilient, flexible core that allows your family to bend without breaking, to stretch without snapping. It is the source of your enduring strength. Acknowledge this strength within you. Feel its quiet power. It is the power to begin again in any moment, the power to choose connection over and over, the power to return, always. There is no conclusion to this process. There is only continuation. The journey of love and connection does not have a final destination. It is an ongoing flow, a continuous unfolding. You are not striving to reach a state of perfect, uninterrupted harmony. You are learning to navigate the natural rhythms of closeness and distance, of harmony and discord. You are learning to trust the process, trusting that after every period of difficulty, there will be a return to ease. After every moment of disconnection, there will be a return to closeness. This is the promise of your love, a promise that is renewed with every return, a promise that is written not in words but in actions, in the quiet, consistent showing up for one another, day after day. This is the work of love. It is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile. And tonight you can rest from this work. You can lay down the effort and simply be. Be in the quiet of this moment. Be in the warmth of your bed. Be in the steady rhythm of your own breathing. Allow yourself to be held by the deep, abiding truth that you are loved, you are connected, and you can always, always return. This endless cycle of return is the heartbeat of your family. It is the rhythm that sustains you. It is the music that you dance to together. Some days the tempo is fast and chaotic. Some days it is slow and gentle, but the music never stops. The beat goes on, steady and true. Listen for it now in the quiet of the night. Can you feel it? The subtle, persistent pulse of connection that links your heart to theirs. It is a pulse that has been there from the start, a pulse that will continue long into the future. It is the story of your family, told in a language without words, a story of love, of resilience, of returning again and again. Let this rhythm soothe you. Let it be the gentle wave that carries you out to the sea of sleep. There is no need to hold on to the day, no need to analyze or fix. All that is required is to let go, to surrender to the pull of rest, to trust in the constant, unwavering love that is your anchor, to know in the deepest part of your being that you will return to the morning and you will return to each other, just as you always have, just as you always will. The return is a constant, a certainty, a gift, and it is yours, always. Your child is not a fragile thing. They are not a delicate vase, easily shattered by a single misstep or a harsh word. Think of them instead as a young tree, a sapling. They are built to bend in the wind, not to break. Their roots are growing deeper every day, seeking stability, finding nourishment in the soil of your love. Yes, the winds will blow, storms will come. These are the moments of discomfort, of big feelings, of tears and frustrations. But the tree is designed for this. It is in the bending, in the swaying, that it grows stronger. Its trunk thickens. Its roots grip the earth more firmly. This is not fragility. This is resilience in its purest, most natural form. There is a tendency to want to shield them from every gust of wind, to build a wall around them to keep the storms at bay. This comes from a place of deep, profound love, a desire to protect them from all pain, all discomfort. But in doing so, we might inadvertently prevent them from learning how to sway, how to bend. We might deny them the very experiences that teach them how to stand firm on their own. Their discomfort is not a sign of your failure. It is not an emergency that needs to be fixed immediately. It is a part of their growth, as natural as the rain that falls from the sky. It is a signal, a communication, but it is not a catastrophe. They are safe in their feelings. They are safe in their tears. They are safe in the storm because you are their anchor, the steady ground in which they are rooted. Allow yourself to witness their discomfort without absorbing it as your own. You can be the calm harbor while their little boat is tossed by the waves of emotion. You do not need to jump into the churning water with them. You can stand on the shore, a steady lighthouse. Your light, a constant beacon of safety and return. Your presence, your calm, is the most powerful reassurance you can offer. It says without words, this is a feeling. It is big, but it is not bigger than you. It will pass like a cloud crossing the sun, and I am here. I will be here when it passes. I am not afraid of your storm. This is an incredible gift. The gift of trusting their own resilience. The gift of knowing they can weather the winds because they are not alone. They are learning the topography of their own inner world. They are discovering its mountains of frustration, its valleys of sadness, its rivers of joy. Sometimes they will get lost. Sometimes they will stumble. Our instinct is to rush in with a map, to point out the quickest, easiest path. But perhaps our role is simply to sit with them in the unfamiliar territory, to hold a lantern, and to trust that they are capable of finding their own way through. They are learning to be the cartographers of their own hearts. This is a sacred personal journey, and your calm, unwavering belief in them is the compass they will carry for the rest of their lives. It does not point the way, but it always orients them toward their own true north. Feel the truth of this in your own body now. Your child is whole. They are capable. They are resilient. They were born with an innate capacity to navigate the world, to feel deeply, and to return to a state of calm. Their system, just like yours, is designed to seek equilibrium. The tears will dry, the tantrum will subside, the fear will soften. This is the natural rhythm of their being. By remaining calm yourself, by holding a space of acceptance for whatever they are feeling, you are not being passive. You are actively modeling the very regulation you wish for them to learn. You are the living embodiment of the message. All is well. Even in the midst of this storm, all is fundamentally well. Let this understanding settle into you like a fine dust, coating every worried thought, every anxious impulse. Your child is safe. They are safe to be sad. They are safe to be angry. They are safe to be scared. These feelings are not the enemy. They are simply energy moving through their small body. And you are the container, strong and steady, that allows that energy to move and release without causing harm. You are the deep, quiet earth that can absorb the fiercest downpour and transform it into life. There is no need to fix them. They are not broken. They are simply learning the ancient human dance of emotion. And you, with your quiet presence, are their first and most important dance partner, teaching them the steps of grace, acceptance, and return. Your love is the music, your calm is the rhythm, and they are learning in your arms that they can dance through any storm and find their way back to the quiet, steady beat of their own heart. Let this new layer of understanding find its home within you, settling into the spaces between each breath, between each beat of your heart. Discomfort is not danger. Their struggle is not a signal of your failure. It is not an alarm bell ringing in the quiet night, demanding that you rush in and silence it. It is something else entirely. It is the friction of growth. It is the texture of a life being fully lived. Your child is safe in their discomfort. They are safe in their struggle. They are safe in their frustration. These states are not threats to their well-being. They are vital currents in the river of their becoming. And you are the riverbank, solid and unwavering. You are not there to dam the river, to stop its flow or redirect its course. You are there to hold it, to define its shape, to allow it to be what it is, a powerful, moving force of nature. The urge to rescue is a powerful one, a testament to the depth of your love. It speaks in a language of immediate action, of quick fixes and smoothed over pains. But what if the greatest rescue is not to pull them out of the water, but to show them that they can swim? What if your calm presence is the very buoyancy they need, teaching them that they won't sink, that the churning waters of a difficult moment will not pull them under? Your role is not to eliminate every wave. It is to be the lighthouse, a steady beam in the distance, reminding them that even in the tossing sea, there is a way back to the shore. They are not drowning in their discomfort. They are learning the strength of their own limbs, the capacity of their own lungs, the rhythm of their own strokes. And you, by simply holding the space, are their silent, steadfast swimming instructor. Imagine their struggle not as a fire to be extinguished, but as a heat that forges. It is the heat that tempers steel, that turns sand into glass, that coaxes a sea to crack open its shell and reach for the light. It is a necessary transformative heat, and you are the cool, quiet air that surrounds it, ensuring it doesn't rage out of control, but allowing it to do its essential work. You are the sacred kiln containing the fire of their becoming, allowing them to be shaped and strengthened by it. There is no need to douse the flames. They are not being consumed. They are being created. And you, with your deep abiding trust in the process, are the master artisan, knowing that what emerges from the heat will be something stronger, clearer, and more resilient than before. Your love is the kiln's sturdy wall. Your faith is the perfect temperature. And they are learning in your presence that the heat of life is not something to fear, but something that can be harnessed for their own magnificent creation. This understanding can feel foreign at first, like learning to breathe underwater. The instincts of a parent are wired for comfort, for ease, for the immediate cessation of all distress. But there is a deeper wisdom available to you, a wisdom that knows that true lasting comfort is not the absence of difficulty, but the confidence in one's ability to move through it. This is the gift you are offering your child when you allow them to inhabit their struggle. You are not abandoning them to it. You are accompanying them through it. You are sitting with them in the heart of their frustration, your quiet presence, a testament to your belief in their capacity. You are not turning your back on their pain. You are looking at it with them, and in doing so you are teaching them that it is not too big, not too scary, not too powerful to be faced. Let the tension in your shoulders release with this thought. Let the tightness in your jaw soften. Your love and their safety can coexist with their struggle. In fact, it is your love that makes their struggle a safe place to be. It is the net stretched out beneath the tightrope walker. The fall is still possible. The wobble is part of the act, but the net changes everything. It transforms a terrifying risk into a courageous practice. Your steady, unconditional love is that net. It doesn't remove the challenge of the tightrope, but it removes the mortal terror, allowing them to learn balance, to find their center, to perhaps even find joy in the wobble. They are safe to be clumsy. They are safe to be unsure. They are safe to fall, because they know your love will always be there to catch them. This is a profound act of trust. It is a trust in them, in their innate resilience and wisdom. But it is also a trust in yourself, a trust that your presence is enough, that you don't need to have all the answers, that you don't need to fix the unfixable, that your primary, most potent offering is not your action, but your being, your calm, your groundedness, your unwavering belief that they are whole and capable, even when they feel fractured and helpless. This is a quiet revolution against the culture of constant intervention, of solving and managing and controlling. It is a return to a more ancient, more organic form of parenting, the way a great oak tree parents a sapling, not by shielding it from the wind, but by showing it how to root deeply, how to bend without breaking. Feel this truth permeate your entire body, a gentle warmth spreading through your limbs. Your calm is the anchor in their storm. It does not stop the wind from blowing or the waves from crashing, but it holds the ship steady. It allows them to feel the full force of the storm, to learn its rhythms and its power without being swept away. They are learning in the safe harbor of your presence that storms pass. They are learning that they are stronger than the wind, more enduring than the waves. They are learning that after every storm, the sun returns, the waters calm, and the anchor holds. Your love is not the absence of the storm, it is the anchor, and they are the ship, learning that they are built to withstand any weather, to navigate any sea, and to always, always find their way back to the steady, quiet center of their own being, held safely in the harbor of your heart. You are allowed to have feelings. You are allowed to feel the full, messy, beautiful, and sometimes crushing weight of being a parent. Let this permission settle into the marrow of your bones, not as a defiant shout, but as a quiet, steady hum beneath the surface of your skin. It is the gentle unfolding of a truth that has always been there, waiting for you to simply acknowledge its existence. You are allowed to feel frustrated when a long day bleeds into a longer night, a tapestry of demands woven without a single moment for your own breath. You are allowed to feel the profound exhaustion that sinks deep into your muscles, a weariness that feels older than time itself as you give and give and give again. These feelings are not failures. They are not indictments of your love or your capacity. They are simply human. They are the echoes of your effort, the vibrations of your immense dedication. They are the tides of your own inner ocean, rising and falling in response to the world you so carefully nurture. Your frustration is not a weapon. Your exhaustion is not a verdict. They are simply weather patterns moving through the vast landscape of your being. Imagine them as clouds drifting across the moon. They may momentarily obscure the light. They may bring the chill of shadow, but they do not extinguish the moon itself. The moon remains constant and luminous, its gravitational pull a silent, powerful force. Your love, your core presence, is that moon. Your feelings are the clouds. They are allowed to be there. They are part of the sky. To deny them, to push them away, is to fight against the natural order of your own inner world, a battle that only deepens the exhaustion. Instead, can you simply allow them to be? Can you let the cloud of frustration drift by without trying to tear it from the sky? Can you let the heavy fog of exhaustion settle in the valleys of your body without judging its presence? This is a quiet act of self-compassion, a radical acceptance of your own humanity. It is a rebellion against the myth of the perfect, tireless parent, a myth that has caused so much silent suffering. You are not a machine, engineered for constant output and flawless performance. You are a living, breathing ecosystem, with seasons of growth and seasons of rest, with days of bright sunshine and nights of gentle, necessary rain. The rain of your frustration does not harm the soil of your love. The winter of your exhaustion does not kill the roots of your devotion. In fact, they can be part of what makes the soil richer, what makes the roots grow deeper. They are a sign that you are fully engaged, fully present in the demanding, glorious work of raising another human being. Your feelings do not negate your goodness. They are proof of your participation. They show that you are in the arena, not watching from the sidelines. Feel this truth unfurl within you, a soft banner of release in the quiet of this night. Your frustration is a signal, perhaps, of a boundary that needs to be honored, a need that has gone unmet. Your exhaustion is a plea from your body, a deep and honest request for rest, for replenishment, for a moment to simply be. These feelings are not your enemies. They are messengers, wise and ancient, carrying information from the deepest parts of yourself. Listening to them is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of profound wisdom and sustainability. It is how you ensure that the well you draw from does not run dry. It is how you continue to be the calm harbor, the steady anchor, the great oak tree. An oak tree does not begrudge the winter that forces it to shed its leaves. It understands it as a necessary season of conservation, of drawing energy inward so that it may burst forth with life again in the spring. Your feelings do not equal harm. Let that sentence wash over you again and again, like a gentle tide cleansing a shoreline of debris. Your anger, your sadness, your weariness, they are simply energy moving through you. They are electrical currents in the vast nervous system of your being. It is only when we believe they are wrong, when we try to suppress them or deny them, that they become volatile. It is the trapped pressure that causes the explosion, not the energy itself. By allowing yourself to feel, you are creating a release valve. You are letting the storm move through your own atmosphere rather than letting it build into a hurricane. You are showing your child, through the silent modeling of your own self-acceptance, that all feelings are permissible, that the full spectrum of human experience is safe to feel. You are teaching them that emotions are not emergencies. They are learning from your quiet groundedness that a feeling can be felt fully without it needing to define the moment or dictate the outcome. When you can sit with your own frustration without lashing out, when you can hold your own exhaustion without collapsing into despair, you create a container of immense safety. You are demonstrating that feelings are transient. They are like visitors that come to the door of your awareness. You can acknowledge them, you can hear their message, and you can let them go on their way. You do not have to invite them in to ransack the house. This is a subtle, powerful lesson. It is a lesson not taught with words, but with presence. Your child's nervous system attunes to yours. When your system learns that it can hold the energy of frustration without becoming dysregulated, their system learns it too. They are learning that they can be a vessel for great emotion without being broken by it. Feel the space that this creates inside you, the space between the feeling and the reaction. In that space lies your freedom. In that space lies your peace. It is a vast, quiet meadow within your own heart. When frustration arises, you can meet it in that meadow. You can see it for what it is, a surge of energy, a response to a situation, without becoming it. You are the meadow, not the wildfire that sometimes sweeps across it. The meadow endures. The meadow recovers. The grass grows back, greener and stronger. Your capacity to love, to be present, to be the parent you want to be, is that meadow. It is far more vast and resilient than any single feeling that passes through it. Your love is not diminished by your exhaustion. It is often the very source of it. You are tired because you love so much. You are frustrated because you care so deeply. So let the soothing pace of this moment, of your own breath, be a balm. Let it quiet the inner critic that tells you your feelings are too much, that they are dangerous. They are not. They are simply yours. They are part of the intricate, sacred text of your life. They are colors on the palette you use to paint your days. A masterpiece is not made of only light and joyful colors. It needs the shadows, the deep blues, the stormy grays, to give it depth, to give it meaning, to make it real. You are a masterpiece in progress, and all of your colors are welcome here. In the safety of this darkness, in the sanctuary of this breath, allow yourself to be fully human, fully feeling, and in that, fully and completely enough. You are enough. Your love is enough. And all of you, every single feeling is allowed to be here. Day is closing, and with it, the long list of tasks, the symphony of needs, the constant hum of responsibility. Perhaps your mind is still turning, replaying moments, reviewing choices, calculating what comes next. Gently let that spinning slow. Let it settle like dust motes in a quiet, moonlit room. What was done today was done, and it was enough. There is no need for a final accounting, no ledger to be balanced before you rest. The love you gave today, in 1,000 small and large ways, does not need to be audited. The patience you found, even if it felt frayed and thin, was a gift. The strength you summoned to get through just one more moment, one more meal, one more story, that was a monumental feat. It was enough. Allow this thought to land softly in your awareness. Enough for today. Not perfect, not finished. Simply enough. There is a deep and profound peace in that simple acceptance. It is a quiet permission slip to lay down the heavy tools of self-evaluation. You don't need to fix anything right now. You don't need to solve tomorrow's puzzles tonight. The only task before you is to rest, to surrender to the gentle pull of gravity, to the softness of your bed, to the quiet rhythm of your own breathing. Let the silence grow around you. Let it be a comfortable blanket, not an empty space to be filled with worry. In this quiet, you might notice the subtle echoes of the day, a child's laugh, a moment of frustration, a shared smile, a tired sigh. Let them all be present without judgment. They are simply the fading notes of a day lived. They do not require your analysis. They do not need to be organized or understood. They are just what was, and it was enough. Feel the weight of your body, a gentle and welcome heaviness. Feel where it connects with the surface beneath you. This is the anchor of the present moment, this solid, simple reality. You are here, you are safe. You have done enough for today. The world will continue to spin without your constant vigilance. The night will hold and protect the ones you love. You can let go. The work of a parent is a river, not a series of buckets to be filled. It flows continuously, and you cannot carry all of it at once. Tonight you are allowed to step out of the current. You are allowed to sit on the quiet bank and simply be. To let the river flow on without you for a little while. It will be there in the morning. For now, there is only the stillness of the shore, the peace of the night sky, the deep restorative quiet. Let the pauses between these words become longer, deeper. Let them be spaces for your nervous system to exhale completely. Each slow breath out is a release, a letting go of the day's tension, a letting go of the need to be anything other than a body at rest. You have tended to so much and so many. Now this quiet, this stillness is tending to you. There is nothing to achieve in this moment, no state of perfect relaxation to attain, no thoughts to banish, just an allowing, an opening, a gentle surrender. If your mind wanders, as it will, just gently notice, and then return to the simple sensation of your breath. Return to the feeling of having done enough. It is a profoundly kind and loving act to offer this grace to yourself. It is the nourishment you need to continue. The quiet deepens. The world outside softens its edges. In this sanctuary you have created, just by closing your eyes and breathing, you are held, you are whole, and you have done enough. Enough for today. Let that be the final gentle thought that carries you into the peaceful, empty expanse of sleep. Let the quiet have you now. Let the rest come. It is so very deserved. You have done enough.